I'm hoping that sort of people can watch these sort of war videos that I'm doing, look at some base and then go, oh, Wozza's covered that base. He showed an easy way to beat that base, and I can go and watch that and hopefully do well against them bases at a later date. So we've got a few replays for you today. So just pause in here. So we see this base quite often. It's a very popular base, maybe midway through the year this year, caused a lot of problems for people. But a showman showed me a very nice little trick to get round it, and I've used that ever since. Popped rock first there. So you'll notice what I do as well is I use shield run to use a free pop when the outposts are near the landing area. Then you see shield run then pop in the outpost. So we get a free pop out of that. Then we drop the rest of the bots behind. So I want to do some damage to this area here. So the idea here is that we're going to do some damage around this area. Try and take as much of this out as we can. And then we're going to finish it off on the other side with our combiner. So once we get to the station here, just to rewind a bit. So you can see there, Rook's Hollow has been placed there. And then it walks up to get round the wall. Popping Twin Twist at the top. Twin Twist is 9 times out of 10 the bot at the top. Just be careful if it's not. Our Twin Twist comes down. Let's hit my bots. We place our combiner on the other side. So the idea is I want to leave this outpost unpopped. So I need to take out all this section here. That's the focus right now. So we leave Omega at the back of the pad as well. By doing that, he won't get targeted by any of the outposts. And you can see there, look, they're all just sat there. Dinobot is now running over, but the rest are just sitting still. It means he gets to do more damage and last a bit longer. So place your combiner at the back of the map unless there's a certain target high that you need to get to or something, or get up quickly. If you want the combiner to go upwards quickly, then you need to drop your combiner as high as possible. If you want your combiners to do damage in the lower section, drop them right at the back of the landing pad. So now what I'm thinking is, now my combiner is going to die, so I need to get rid of these couple of defenses. As Omega dies, going to do some damage to the defenses up top, but I do need to get rid of Liège. I think Liège is up here, I think. So I'm thinking, right, I can battle the combiners down here. When I talked in my previous video about war attacks, I said don't battle the combiner getting hit by a lot of defenses. You're going to land yourself in a lot of trouble. So I want to sort of, I can handle this damage around here. I can handle the combiners. I can put Minerva Tower down, keep my bots alive. That's the idea. But I do need to get rid of this Liège. That's what I'm currently thinking of when I'm talking about or thinking about my attack. So combiner dies. So now the focus now is getting rid of that Liège core. So as Roadbuster walks up, use Roadbuster to take out the Liège core. That's what his job is. Job done. No problems. Now I've got no worries. I can try and take this cluster out behind. So now, as the bots start to go up, we're literally just going to use our normal combo of using Brainstorm on it along with Roadbuster. So there's Brainstorm. Then we use Roadbuster on the shield gen. Use another Roadbuster. But actually the healing from Micronus just healed them just enough. So then we just rush pipes in. And then pipes finishes off the job, and that section is gone. And now, even though my Titan will lose, I can just throw some sharks over here, throw a Rook Hollow, throw pipes over there if needs be to distract the Titan. So the idea is using all your Titan boosts as well on whatever build box you need to get rid of. Use your Titan boost. Try and get through the base quickly. And so when your Titan loses at the end of the battle, you just need to distract that Titan for the rest of the battle. So let's look at another war attack. So this base is a kind of a new design that we're seeing from a top player in the game. So it's no easy feat sort of beating these bases, guys. So I use this quite a lot when I face these bases. I use 6-gun. And so I'll drop 6-gun, and the idea is I'm going to use 6-gun to kill most of this side. So down below here, it's about 30 ability points. And you've got to think, if you've got Alpha Trion on your bots as well, you're gaining more back. So basically, whatever ability points you start with, you can literally use them all on these defenses from range, and you'll get them all back. What you got to be careful of is your bots walking off. Now, I accept that 6-gun is going to walk off here because I need to get him in range by placing him high, but I know from pathing wise, he's going to walk up. But that's going to work to my advantage. So I'm going to clear that area here, and that will keep the rest of my bots low. And so now I'm just going to keep using Six Gun to do loads of damage. So use Six Gun there. Taking out 2 or 3 defenses. There we go. Same again. We're going to use Six Gun again. 2 or 3 defenses. There we go. And then it takes out this one, and it takes out this turret, and you can see there that a good third of the base now is gone. So Six Gun kills his shark, and although he will target some of these things here, he will just start eventually to walk up here naturally and walk around here. So he's going to pop this outpost over here. But this is why we dropped our bots over here. Kind of sacrifice him. He's done his job now. He's really expensive, so I would not use him again. Now we're going to concentrate on the other side. So our bot started to walk up our gunners, which was a bit of a worry. So I dropped the Rook Hollow and dropped my combiner a bit earlier than what I wanted because Twin Twist was there. I thought Twin Twist was a bit higher, but it wasn't. Drop the combiner instead, just to make sure we don't get hit by those two, because they're probably the most dangerous parts of the attack, is that combiner and Twin Twist. So we're going to try and take as much of this out as we can. So we used our combiner, but we also used a Titan Blast as well. So you can see there with the Titan Blast and the combiner, it does a lot of damage. Don't try and take out the shield gen when it's got my Cronus next to it with just a combiner. You will fail, guys. So yeah, we've used a Magna Boss 4-star ability up there to get rid of the FFD, because we want to be using pipes. So we can rush pipes in down here, but we need to get rid of that FFD. Magna Boss's ability almost gets rid of the FFD. You can see there. So we use Sea Spray just to finish it off, and now we can use pipes. But we've tried using Rook there, but Rook's Hollow actually went downwards. I placed it a bit too much left rather than right to cut onto this here. So we've tried again, and there you go. Then it sort of pops that outpost. We've lost Skids because he was too high, sadly, but the rest of the team is intact, so it's no problem. So all we've got to do now is literally just get through the base. You can see there, all we're doing is using our DPS. This is where I said where we're going to use pipes, I think, to distract. So we get enough ability points. Then we use pipes, just send them up there to distract the Titan. The Titan will now hit pipes, but you can take the hits while the rest of your bots hit the HQ base down. So a lot of those bases where you have all the resources at the front and defense at the back, I always use Six Gun situation to reach up and do a lot of damage in that area, because it's only hitting defenses because there's nothing else there. You can one-shot most of them as well. So even though he's expensive, you're getting all those points back. And then the next base is a real top base in the game again. So again, no easy feat, and it's actually caused a few problems in war, this base as well. So same again. So we've sort of, what's happened here is, when you look at this base, we've got all the important cores up top, we've got Twin Twist up top, we've got the combiner up top, so everything dangerous is up top. So what this sort of makes you want to do is, it makes you want to try and get through the bottom section without using your combiner and saving your combiner for the top section. But if you can get rid of this middle section from range, and you can use pipes and get rid of the FFD, there's not much that can hurt you really in this top section. So my plan was to path this bottom section, get through it, take out this middle section, and then just withstand the outpost and combiner with pipes. Now, what I did notice was that I thought, if I can use Sea Spray and kill a lot of this sort of area here, an angle, and use my combiner down below, I think I can skip at least 1, maybe 2 outposts. And that was the kind of the plan. So we've dropped Rook there to make sure it doesn't hit any mines or anything, and then we've got the Hollow there just to pop the outpost. So we're going to use Sea Spray. So Sea Spray gone up on there, doing a really good amount of damage. Done Sea Spray again because I want to keep my bots away from this outpost. Now the idea is I want my bots to walk around here. That's the idea. So we pop one outpost, that's fine. We're going to use our combiner. I'm actually going to target, you can see there, all his defenses and even the ally structures. You don't always have to target defenses, guys, with pathing. When you're pathing, you're taking an area out. Doesn't matter what is in that area, you're just looking to take that area out. So we use Magna Boss, like I said, take that area out. So even this here is going to attract warriors. This should be okay now. But we still want. I want to make sure. I want to make sure they go up this way and not even go near here. So we drop Mana Boss one more time to get rid of that. Keeps everything intact, which is good. We want this intact so all our bots walk around and go up. But the problem being is, which you'll see now, is the bots start to split because of this build bot. I didn't envisage that. So they start to walk around. So now I was like, right, okay, I can't let all these bots walk up and these bots stay down below. So started doing my process of killing this sort of section. Used Roadbuster, used Brainstorm, and took that section out. And now you can see there's not much left. Now it's a case of using pipes. So we use pipes over there, put the combiner, and we've tried to put pipes as high as possible, just so the hack doesn't really get anyone else. There's also anti-healing buildbot there, which he has taken out, as you can see. And now that the combiners use the ability, now that Twin Twist is finished, I actually use Brainstorm just to slow him down to make sure I don't lose pipes. And now it's just a case of withstanding the damage, and a case of just destroying the HQ. Nice and easy. And there we go. So I hope those attacks have helped you in some way to improve your war attacks. And if it does, let me know in the comments if it's worked for you in a top level war. But yeah, I'm going to be doing these sort of every stream now and sort of showing you how I attack a certain base and how I approach it and the reasons why, and hopefully that will improve you in wars and can get you at a higher level quicker and get some better scores out of it. So yeah.